What's good, y'all? Welcome to another edition of Callouts TV. This your boy Job. We got to get into this video reaction, man. So a flashy Brooklyn pastor, him and his wife, was robbed at gunpoint at 11 a.m. during church service, all right? We about to get into this video reaction. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We on the way to 9K.
A pastor robbed at gunpoint in the pulpit this morning before falling to the ground as thieves got away with his possessions. With this all caught on the church's live stream, well, let's get right out to News Coast Jordan Kassane, who joins us from outside of the Leaders of Tomorrow International Ministries in Canarsie, where this all went down. Jordan, a pretty scary situation, all happening where people gather just to worship.
Yeah, hardly scary, really hardly begins to cut it. You know, I was speaking with Bishop Lamore earlier this evening, and he said, if you can't feel safe in church, then where can you feel safe? Now, I want our viewers to go ahead and take a look. Let me paint the picture for you. We've got the whole thing on video. In the middle of Bishop Lamore's sermon during his 11 a.m. service this morning, he says, all of a sudden, 4 men dressed in black from head to toe kicked the door down. He says they ran directly toward him, got him on the ground, and proceeded to rob him and his wife at gunpoint. Bishop Lamore puts his hands in the air and immediately drops to his...
All right, let me break down to y'all who this guy is, who Lamar Miller Whitehead is. He's from Brooklyn, all right? He is a known criminal, all right? This guy, back in 2006, and I know y'all gonna be like, damn, bro, the goons had backed out the strap on the pastor and his wife. This is not your ordinary pastor, right? This pastor right here, he was released from prison back in 2013, all right, for identity theft. He spent 5 years in Sing Sing, all right, where he turned his life around, turned his life over to God. I respect him for that. But you got to understand something. This pastor right here is not your typical pastor. He's very flashy, very flamboyant. He walks around with $100,000 worth of jewelry every day. He's a walking fucking lick. All right? I'm sorry that shit happened to him and his wife, but the streets gotta eat, man. You know what I'm saying? The streets gotta eat. The streets is starving right now, bro. And you running around and all this flashy, flamboyant shit like that, that's yours, respectfully. They have no right to take nothing from you, man. But you gotta be on point. You are a street dude. You've been in these streets. This dude, Pastor Lamar Whitehead Miller, he is the cousin of Foxy Brown, all right? He has close ties to a lot of hip-hop celebrities and Mayor Adams. He's close friends with Mayor Adams like this. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's just a sad and unfortunate situation that, you know, he can't even perform his daily services on Sunday, but he was being watched. You understand? He negotiated the deal for the subway shooter to turn himself in. I don't know if you guys know that, but he was paid under the table by Mayor Eric Adams, man, to turn that guy in. So it seems like everything that this pastor has done, he's always done it for the bag. You understand what I'm saying? Scamming nigga, come from Canarsie. He has a church, he has a prayers church in East Flatbush. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, streets gotta eat, man. Unfortunately, this is how it is. He's just lucky that he ain't lose his life, man. But I just want to let y'all know that what goes around comes around. This guy stole identities from people in Long Island and Brooklyn. He was caught in a $2 million scheme of stealing people's identities, all right? That's what he was doing before he became a pastor. His father was killed. His father was a politician. His father was killed when he was young by 16 police officers, and it's been haunting him ever since, all right? He was raised by a single mother. I did my research. I did my background search on this guy. If y'all want to look more into him to find out what he was locked up for, you can do that.
Knees as one of the suspects approaches the bishop. He says one of the suspects even held a gun to the head of his 8-month-old baby. Take a look at the bottom right hand. Him and his wife says all of a sudden 4 men. Yeah, hardly, scary really hardly begins to cut it. You know, I was speaking with Bishop Lamore earlier this evening, and he said, if you can't feel safe in church, then where can you feel safe? Now, I want our viewers to go ahead and take a look. Let me paint the picture for you. We've got the whole thing on video. In the middle of Bishop Lamore's sermon, during his 11 a.m. service this morning, he says, all of a sudden, 4 men dressed in black from head to toe kicked the door down. He says they ran directly toward him, got him on the ground, and proceeded to rob him and his wife at gunpoint. Bishop Lamore puts his hands in the air and immediately drops to his knees as one of the suspects approaches the bishop. He says one of the suspects even held a gun to the head of his 8-month-old baby. Take a look at the bottom right-hand corner.
Nah, that's fucked up, though. He held a gun to his 8-month-old baby. Just had a baby, 8 months. You know, he lucky. Yo, bro, they had him and his wife face down, bro, in the church. While they running through his pockets, they took the chain off his neck, they took his watch, they took his ring, they took his wife's necklace, they took all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit crazy, but it is what it is, man. They knew that he was holding, you know what I'm saying? They knew. They said that dude was always walking around with at least $100,000 worth of jewelry on, man. So I'm not surprised that that shit happened to him, man. He's not your typical pastor, like I said. He's very flashy. You can always catch him in the latest designer, Fendi, you know what I'm saying? Some of your famous Italian designers, man. So this dude right here, he's a walking lick, you know what I'm saying? So he shouldn't be surprised that that shit happened to him. It was only a matter of time, man. You know, it's just sad and unfortunate that it had to happen in the church, but hey, man, when they want to get you, they going to get you. They don't give a fuck where you at.
Screen. Watch as the suspect puts his hands on the bishop. He's holding a gun in his right hand, too. This is when Bishop Lamore says the 4 suspects robbed him and his wife of the jewelry they were wearing. Jewelry, he says, was valued at, quote, a lot. The 4 men then sprint out of the church. And tonight, it was hard not to get...
So he was robbed worth of $400,000 worth of jewelry. That's crazy.
Steve's got away with his possessions.
The jewelry they were wearing. Jewelry, he says, the 4 suspects robbed him and his wife of the jewelry they were wearing. Jewelry, he says, was valued at, quote, a lot. The 4 men then sprint out of the church. And tonight, it was hard not to get goosebumps as the bishop and I spoke. And now take a listen to what he has to say.
I'm alive. Thank God I'm alive. My wife is alive. My children are alive. All of my church members are alive.
He's related to Foxy Brown, y'all.
You know, everybody don't have that story. So, you know, you got to take the bitter with the sweet. You know, I don't care about no jerk.
I respect him for changing his life around and shit like that. But at the end of the day, he did people wrong in the past too, stealing people's identities, doing all type of wild, crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't no gun boy. You know what I'm saying, laying shit down in the street, or I don't think he was involved in gangs and no shit like that. But I know he was a scammer. That I do know.
Pastor, robbed at gunpoint in the...
You know, everybody don't have that story. You know, all of my church members are alive. Thank God I'm alive. I'm alive. Thank God I'm alive. My wife is alive. My children are alive. All of my church members are alive. You know, everybody don't have that story. So, you know, you got to take the bitter with the sweet. You know, I don't care about no jury. I don't care. They call me the bling bling bishop. No, I'm a bishop for the Lord. I'm a bishop of the Lord's church. That's it.
So if you don't care about the bling bling, then you shouldn't be displaying that out in public like that, bro. You know, you from the streets, bro. You from Brooklyn, my nigga. You know it's always somebody that's watching you, bro. So if you don't care about it, then just let it go, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I see the nigga on Instagram trying to offer a reward for anybody that find the dudes that robbed them. And you got your face on camera and all of that, bro. If they don't get caught, they might come back and kill you, man, during service this time. You got to be careful, bro. You old enough. That's what we need to tell the youth, man. Stop being flashy. Stop being flamboyant, bro. That shit gonna get you robbed and killed. There, here you go. You in your 40s, late 40s, man. You should know better than that, bro. Being flashy, flamboyant, doing all that for attention, bro. Well, you got the wrong kind of attention this time. You lucky to escape with your life.
Wow. frightening stuff indeed, Jordan. At this hour, can you tell us more about where police are in this very active investigation?
Well, Phil, the bishop tells us the 4 people you saw on your screen, he believes these are the people who are responsible, but police say that their investigation is still ongoing. They have no suspects in custody at this time, so be sure to stay with us right here on News 12 as we keep you updated. We're in Canarsie. I'm Jordan Kassane, News 12.
You know them. You know a lot of them people on East Flatbush don't got nothing, man. That's like the largest West Indian populated community, man. Niggas is starving, bro. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna eat. But y'all get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. This your boy Callouts TV. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We got more content on the way.